So good evening, everyone. Welcome to Hashtag Mag live session. It's Hashtag Mag 17 because the 17th episode we started in June 2020 and now we made it monthly. So we are now doing it every month. So it's our 17th edition. We have been doing these editions on Facebook marketing, LinkedIn marketing, and all. We covered uh, horizontal stacks of digital marketing. And now we are like vertical stacks we covered. Now we are entering to the horizontal stack like industry wise, and also last month we touched e-commerce marketing, and this month it's real estate marketing. So I would request Arbabji to share his insights on working with a company, real estate renting company, and scaling it up. So Arbabji, all yours.
Right. So thank you. First of all, thank you, Govardhan, for that inviting me for this, and you have been that reaching out to me from the first hashtag magazine. But each time I thought that कि somebody else कि कोई और अच्छा होगा, बेहतर होगा तो वो अपने एरिया में बोलेगा. And we have a very good that hashtag magazine on videos and email marketing and all those things. We have been that very good. So मेरा रीजन ये था ये पकड़ने का कि there are a lot of people who are into real estate selling, right? There are a lot of people who are into real estate selling, but there are very few person who is actually doing that real estate renting space. So that first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Arbab Usmani, and by profession I am a teacher right now, and I am a digital marketing practitioner as well. So मैं पिछले 8 सालों से डिजिटल मार्केटिंग कर रहा हूं और बहुत सारे एरियाज में काम किया, बहुत छोटी सी बड़ी कंपनीज में भी काम किया. इनफैक्ट मेरे स्टूडेंट भी काफी ज्यादा अच्छे अच्छे जगह पे काम करते हैं. तो रियल एस्टेट में मैंने लगभग 1 साल के लगभग में काम किया था, लेकिन 1 साल के लगभग में जो भी काम मैंने किया था, मेरा जो 1 साल होता है ना, दूसरे का थोड़ा सा दैट थोड़ा सा उसका ज्यादा हो जाता है. दूसरे का 3-4 साल होता है, जो मेरा 1 साल होता है. तो मेरा लर्निंग कर्व बहुत ज्यादा स्पीड होता है. तो मैं आपको जो केस स्टडी बताने वाला या जो चीज भी बताने वाला वो बहुत कम लोग ध्यान देते हैं. That it's more about scaling it up, and it's more about fixing the channels, right? So I'm going to talk about those things, right? So मैं आपको एक नंबर दे देता हूं, जो नंबर सबको समझ में आएगा. तो जब मैंने इस कंपनी को ज्वाइन किया था, कि स्टार्टअप ही था, जब इस कंपनी को ज्वाइन किया था, तो ये पूरे महीने में रेंटिंग स्पेस में 15 लाख के लगभग में वो ये रेंट देते थे, मतलब उनका रेवेन्यू जनरेट होता था. और 10 महीना बाद जब मैंने इनको छोड़ा था, तो उस टाइम में उनके अराउंड 1.4 CR के लगभग में उनके पास में दैट रेंट आता था. और प्लस उसके बाद में आप मान लो कि 2 महीने के सिक्योरिटी अमाउंट रहता था. तो आप ऐसे मान लो कि 30 से 300, 30 से 300 तक का जो जर्नी 10 महीने के अंदर रहा. तो इफ यू कैलकुलेट 300 into 8,000 is a average rent in Delhi, right? 8,000 into 6 month का लॉक इन पीरियड होता है, तो into 6, right? So it would become 1.45 CR होगा. Then अगेन 2 महीने का वो जो होता है, 2 महीने का रेंटिंग ये लेते हैं, सिक्योरिटी अमाउंट लेते हैं. तो 16,000 into 300 for 6 months. तो वहां से भी उनको दैट दे कैन डू अ लॉट ऑफ आगे पीछे. ये भी लगभग आई थिंक 48 लाख या समथिंग ऐसी करके कुछ होता है, राइट? तो अराउंड 2 CR के लगभग में हम लोग मतलब 15 लाख से खींच के 10 महीने में कैसे लेके आया और क्या क्या चीजें की, वो बहुत ज्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग केस स्टडी. बिकॉज आई डिड समथिंग वेरी मतलब इसमें बहुत मैं भी एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर रहा था, मैं वैसी वैसी चीजें इसके अंदर में किया था. सो आई एम गोइंग टू एक्सप्लेन दैट एरिया टू यू. दैट इज रेंटिंग एरिया इज बिग, बट एट द सेम टाइम बहुत सारे इसके बहुत स्कैटर्ड है. इसका जो है ना, जो इस पूरे के पूरे इंडस्ट्री के अंदर में बहुत बिखरी हुई चीजें हैं. देयर आर वेरी फ्यू पीपल, जैसे नेस्टावे अभी आ गए हैं, नेस्टावे हैं, राइट? नेस्टावे, नो ब्रोकर, कोहो, जिफी होम्स. अगेन जिस स्टार्टअप के साथ मैं काम करता था, वो जिफी होम्स के साथ में मर्ज होकर जिफी होम्स का पोर्टफोलियो बढ़ गया. आई वर्क विद जिफी होम्स एज वेल. जिफी होम्स इज वेरी बिग इन दिल्ली एनसीआर. सो let's start this, and I actually want to share my screen.
Yeah, right? I'll make you the co-host so you can actually.
Yeah, please make me, because I have like.
Yes, you can do it.
So let me share my screen. Let me share this one.
Yeah.
So can you see this?
Yes.
Right. So I'm very new to that you're very new to this Zoom. I usually use Google Meet, so I do not know anything about it. Anyways, so first of all, that जब भी आप या तो रियल एस्टेट मार्केटिंग में रहो और जब या आप रियल एस्टेट रेंटिंग में रहो या सेलिंग में रहो, तो द फनल ऑफ रियल एस्टेट इज लिटिल बिट डिफरेंट देन द जो नॉर्मल होता है वो उसके तरह होता है. तो यूजुअली क्या होता है, इसमें दो लेवल पे काम होता है. पहला लेवल होता है कि visit to lead and then lead to conversion. These are the two levels, right? So first of all, people visit your website, people see the property, people leave the lead, you do the calling, right? This ये वाला जो पार्ट है ये मार्केटिंग का पार्ट है. और उसके बाद में जो व्यक्ति होगा, जो भी आदमी होगा, दे विल विजिट योर प्रॉपर्टी या मल्टीपल प्रॉपर्टी, उसके बाद पसंद करेंगे, देन उसके बाद में अगेन उसके बाद में जाके परचेस होता है. राइट गोपाल, am I right? Correct? So I want your
very true.
Yeah, I want your involvement too.
Sure, definitely. Yeah.
Right. So first thing, what I did first thing. So why I choose real estate? Because I wanted to have a challenge. मैं कलकत्ता में एक कंपनी थी जो अभी आई थिंक मोर देन 1000 करोड़ की कंपनी होगी अराउंड पे. कलकत्ता की पहली जो फार्मेसी थी उसका पूरा का पूरा मैंने डिजिटल मार्केटिंग की टीम बनाई थी और प्रीटी गुड, मतलब बहुत अच्छा किया था काम हम लोग ने किया था. आप ऐसा समझो कि इन 2016 पर डे दे आर सेलिंग अराउंड 3000 SKU फ्रॉम कोलकाता अलोन. 2016 में जियो नहीं आया था. we were only 19% ऑफ पॉपुलेशन जो ऑनलाइन था उस टाइम की मैं बात कर रहा हूँ, और सिर्फ कलकत्ता से बात कर रहा हूँ.
You meant to say internet penetration is less at that point?
Yeah. Internet penetration was less, but at the same time we were doing that. And that number again एक बहुत बड़ी कंपनी है, बहुत फंडेड कंपनी है, उनको उसको रीच करने में 2019 में रीच किया था 1000 SKU पर डे में. वो 2019 में किया, 2016 में हम लोग 3000 रीच कर रहे थे.
1000 SKU, what is that sir? 1000 SKU मतलब?
SKU means that जैसे कि आप लेट्स से ऐसे बोलते हैं कि कोई प्रोडक्ट है, प्रोडक्ट को अगर आपने 5 प्रोडक्ट को एक बार में 5 नंबर करके कर दिया तो 1 SKU होगा, या एक प्रोडक्ट को करें दैट विल बी कॉल्ड 1 SKU.
Okay.
Means 3000 times per day. Again, I thought that कि वहां पे कुछ चैलेंज नहीं रहा, निकला जाए प्रोबार. तो रियल जो डिजिटल मार्केटिंग मेन चैलेंज उस टाइम के जो था, उस टाइम में एक रियल एस्टेट था और दूसरा था फाइनेंशियल सर्विसेज. बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज था जो डिजिटल मार्केटर के लिए बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज था, राइट? तो आई वांटेड टू टेक अप दैट चैलेंज और लकीली आई गॉट द स्टार्टअप एंड ऑल दोस थिंग, राइट? बाय द वे, अगर आप लोग में से कोई लोग दैट सुन रहे हैं मुझे और मैंने इंट्रोडक्शन अपना नहीं दिया है, तो मैं अपना थोड़ा सा इंट्रोडक्शन दे देता हूँ कि आप मुझे क्यों सुनना चाहिए, राइट? तो सबसे पहली बात कि मैंने बहुत जगह डिजिटल मार्केटिंग किया है, मेरे स्टूडेंट्स भी बहुत अच्छी जगह पे डिजिटल मार्केटिंग कर रहे हैं और काफी ज्यादा उनका भी नाम है. इसके अलावा आई एम ऑल्सो अ मेंटर इन IIM काशीपुर. मैं IIM काशीपुर के अंदर में एक मेंटर हूँ जहां मैं बच्चों को मेंटर करता हूँ. उसके अलावा भी बहुत सारे कॉलेज है, जैसे कि एलन सिटी एक मध्य प्रदेश का कॉलेज है, वहां पे भी करता हूँ. और हम लोग कुछ कॉलेज से अभी बात में भी हैं कोलैबोरेशन के. IITs 3 IITs के अंदर मैं अपना वर्कशॉप दे चुका हूँ, जामिया के अंदर वर्कशॉप दे चुका हूँ, SRCC जो दिल्ली का एक बहुत बड़ा कॉलेज है, श्री राम कॉलेज ऑफ कॉमर्स, वहां पे दे चुका हूँ. IIFT का नाम आपने सुना होगा, वहां दे चुका हूँ. अभी आपका UPES बहुत बड़ा उत्तराखंड का सबसे बड़ा कॉलेज है, वहां पे मैं अपना दे चुका हूँ. आपने NASSCOM का नाम सुना होगा, NASSCOM में मैं सेशन कर चुका हूँ कम्युनिटीज के ऊपर में. मैं हेड स्टार्ट में 2 बार, हेड स्टार्ट में एक तो उन्होंने लाइव बुलाया था, अभी कोविड के टाइम में बुलाया था. सो आई हैव डन प्रीटी वेल, आई हैव डन द प्रीटी वेल क्रेडेंशियल टू टॉक अबाउट व्हाटएवर थिंग आई एम डूइंग. सो अभी थोड़ा सा इंटरेस्टिंग चीज पे हम लोग आ जाते हैं, केस स्टडी पे आ जाते हैं, राइट? सो सबसे पहली चीज कि आपका कोई भी प्रॉपर्टी, रेंटिंग की अगर प्रॉपर्टी है, मैं बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ सेलिंग की, रेंटिंग अगर प्रॉपर्टी है तो इसका मतलब क्या होगा? इसका मतलब होगा कि पीपल आर गोइंग टू रेंट दैट प्रॉपर्टी. और हमारा कॉन्सेप्ट क्या था पहले समझिए. हमारा कॉन्सेप्ट ये था कि इफ यू आर फ्रॉम मुंबई, यू आर कमिंग टू दिल्ली फॉर अ जॉब, जस्ट ब्रिंग योर बैग, नथिंग एल्स यू नीड. रेडी टू मूव इन हाउस, जिसको हम लोग कॉन्सेप्ट बोलते हैं, रेडी टू मूव इन हाउस का कॉन्सेप्ट है. सब चीज देंगे आपको, AC, फ्रिज, घर खाना बनाने का सारा सामान, सब चीज रहेगा आपके पास में, इन्वर्टर सब, सोफा, बेड सब, राइट? सो ये देखो, अब इसको थोड़ा सा हम लोग को देखो, मैं बोलता हूँ, बहुत सारे लोग बोलते हैं मार्केटर का काम है लीड जनरेट करके खत्म कर देना, तो वो एक सही बात, उनका डेफिनेशन सही है, दैट इज वेरी गुड फॉर डेफिनेशन ऑफ मार्केटर. एजेंसी लेवल पे जो करते हैं खासकर उनके लिए काफी सही है कि लीड किया खत्म कर दिया. बट इफ यू आर इंटीग्रेटेड इन अ कंपनी ना, as a marketer, your job is to fix each and every channel, especially the channel which are going to affect word of mouth. इसके साथ में तो प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट ऑफिसर जिसको पीएमओ बोला जाता है उनके साथ में जुड़ के आपको ये काम करना है। तो I was getting around, that I was getting, आप जिसको बोलते हो 6-7 figure salary बोलते हो, I was getting a very good salary in that company. और फिर भी मैंने क्या क्या, अच्छा ये क्या करते थे, एक बड़ा सा 3 BHK खरीद लिया और उसमें से वो रूम को अलग अलग रेंट बनेंगे। यू डू नॉट हैव टू, गुड़गांव में बहुत महंगा होता है 3 BHK, यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू स्पेंड 40,000 रुपीज फॉर दैट, यू जस्ट स्पेंड 8,000 रुपीज वट एवर यू आर यूजिंग, राइट। तो ये कॉन्सेप्ट था जो वर्किंग कल्चर के लिए काफी अच्छा कॉन्सेप्ट था और चल भी रहा था हमारा। तो वहां पे मेरा जो मेरे पर पहली दफा हुआ, तो मैंने क्या किया कि जो मेरी वाइफ थी, मैंने उसको बोला कि तुम अभी मायके में रहो, अपने यहाँ पे रहो, आई विल बी लिविंग द इनटू द प्रॉपर्टी, एंड वो प्रॉपर्टी का मैंने जो भी मैनेजर वगैरह था, मैंने उसको बोला कि यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू ट्रीट मी एज अ दैट स्पेशल योर सीनियर और ऑल दोस थिंग, यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू ट्रीट मी दैट, यू आर गोइंग टू ट्रीट मी एज अ कस्टमर। नाउ द फर्स्ट थिंग आई डिड, आई लिव इन द प्रॉपर्टी फॉर 4 months,
Okay.
right, 4 to 5 months, I guess, right? So what I was doing in that, I know ki if I am if I fix this word of mouth wala thing, right, I fix that word of mouth wala thing, it means that we do not have to, that हम लोग को बहुत ज्यादा है ना पैसा नहीं खर्च करना पड़ेगा, because people are going to recommend other। ये रिकमेंडेशन चैनल को फिक्स करना बहुत जरूरी है। अब रिकमेंडेशन चैनल कैसे फिक्स होगा, एक प्रॉपर्टी वाला कॉन्सेप्ट तो, लेकिन मेरे तरह और भी हैं, जैसे कि नेस्टावे हैं, जैसे कि नो ब्रोकर है, और भी कंपनी है जो मेरे तरह काम कर रही, राइट। सो हाउ दे आर गोइंग टू रिकमेंड अस, तो उसका रीजन था कि हम लोग एक ऐसा सिस्टम कर दे कि जब उन घर में आते हैं और घर में उनको कोई प्रॉब्लम होता है, उस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्यूशन जितना क्विक कर सकते हैं हम लोग, अगर उसको कर देंगे तो वी हैव एन एज। बिकॉज दूसरे कंपनी में ये प्रॉब्लम था कि वो बेसिकली 3-4 दिन तक उनका काम ही नहीं हो रहा है, उनका कोई चीज प्रॉब्लम है। तो मैं वहां पे इसीलिए टिका था कि आई नो कि प्लम्बर का काम है, तो प्लम्बर का काम, मेरे पास प्लम्बर आने में कितना टाइम लगता है और कितना टाइम करता है और बात कैसे करता है, सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट बात कि हाउ प्लम्बर इज बिहेविंग, राइट, हाउ प्लम्बर इज बिहेविंग, हाउ उस प्रॉपर्टी, अच्छा मैंने जिस प्रॉपर्टी में लिया था तो उसमें लोग थे, अच्छे खासे लोग थे, लेकिन थोड़ा से वो थोड़े से अलग अलग किस्म के लोग थे, राइट। तो आई नोटिस आल्सो कि जब वो आते हैं तो उन लोग कैसे बात करते हैं, वो कैसे बात करता है, आई नोटिस एवरीथिंग, एंड आई गो टू द माय पीएमओ और उनको बताता था कि भाई ऐसे ऐसे चीजें होते हैं। देन दे फिक्स की देखो एक पूरा पूरा गुड़गांव है, उसको 4 हिस्से में बांटते हैं, 4 हिस्से में हमारे पास में जितना प्लम्बर होगा उस 4 हिस्से में हम लोग कोलैबोरेशन कर लेते हैं। कोलैबोरेशन करने के बाद में जैसे होगा उसको कॉल करेंगे, वो तुरंत जाके उसको जो भी प्रॉब्लम होगा उसको फिक्स करेगा, राइट। हो गया, प्रॉब्लम फिक्स हो गया कि अगर आपका प्लम्बर का इशू हो रहा है तो तुरंत सॉल्व हो गया, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का इशू हो रहा है तो तुरंत सॉल्व हो गया, राइट। घर में अगर मान लेते हैं कि कोई मकान मालिक ऊपर रहता है, ऊपर हम लोग का कॉन्सेप्ट है कि मकान मालिक तंग नहीं करेगा, अगर वो कोई तंग करता है तो उसको कैसे डील करना है, ये सारी की सारी चीजें एक रिकमेंडेशन चैनल को फिक्स करने का रीजन था, राइट। तो पहला लेवल में रिकमेंडेशन चैनल को फिक्स किया। दूसरे लेवल पे, मार्केटिंग लेवल पे हम लोगों ने क्या किया कि हम लोगों ने अपने प्रॉपर्टी के अंदर जितने लोग थे ना उनको रिकॉग्निशन देना चालू कर दिया अपने अपने चैनल पे। तो हम लोग क्या करते थे, अब हमारे पास में बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग हैं जो एंटरप्रेन्योर्स हैं, बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग हैं जो अपना स्टैंड अप कॉमेडी करते हैं, राइट, जो अपने कैरियर बनाना चाह रहे हैं, तो हम लोग उनको रिकॉग्निशन देना चालू कर दिए, उनका इंटरव्यूज लेना चालू कर दिए, कि उनको रिकॉग्निशन मिल रहा था। बेसिकली एक ह्यूमन माइंड का ये होता है कि लॉयल्टी, एक होता है ना आदमी का, तो 2 तरह से लॉयल्टी होता है, एक होता है इफ यू गिव देम मनी, इफ यू गिव देम रिकॉग्निशन, राइट। सो वी प्ले ऑन द पार्ट ऑफ रिकॉग्निशन बिकॉज इट इज अ वेरी लॉन्ग लास्टिंग थिंग, राइट। तो हमने एक तो फिक्स कर दिया, एक की कैसे उनका सर्विस कर दिया, राइट, और दूसरा हमने उनको रिकॉग्निशन दे दिया। सो हमारा ये जो चीज होता है, इससे हमारा इससे हमारा काफी ज्यादा रिकमेंडेशन बढ़ने लगा और चीजें बढ़ने लगी। ये इसको करने के लिए मैं अच्छे खासे घर में रह सकता था, उसको छोड़ के मैं 4 महीना तकलीफ में रहा हूँ, just because I wanted to fix this thing and I see that I can do that, right. So आप इसको बोल सकते हो ना, जैसे मेथड एक्टिंग होता है तो ये मेथड मार्केटिंग है, इसको बोल सकते हो, right. So
you went one step ahead of marketing. It's like you thought like a businessman.
Yeah, I thought like as an entrepreneur, more importantly, I thought like as a the customer point of view, that if the customer have a pain point, the customer comes to us buy any service because they have a pain point, right. And if we solve that pain point, that in a very better manner, in a very good manner, they are going to recommend it. And I have seen this various time in my life, right. And in fact you also have seen that various time in my life, right. So I just fixed that recommendation funnel. I just fixed that कि वो प्रॉब्लम हो, 4 महीने के बाद में जो प्रॉब्लम, आई फिक्स दैट, वहां पे रह के फिर देन अपनी फैमिली को बुलाया, फिर वहां पे मैं रहा, फलाना ढिकाना, वो अपनी फैमिली के बाद में, वो 4 महीना वहां पे रहने के बाद। तो ये मेरी स्टोरी थी कि मैं क्यों रह रहा था उसके अंदर में। नाउ द फर्स्ट, देखो ये फर्स्ट मेरा एक सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज होता है प्रोडक्ट को फिक्स करना. प्रोडक्ट डज नॉट मीन कि खाली सॉफ्टवेयर है या यू नो दैट ऐप है या वेबसाइट. इट डज नॉट मीन मेरे यहाँ जो रह रहा है ना, ये पूरा का पूरा पैकेज जो है, पूरा का पूरा जो सिस्टम है ना, ये मेरे लिए प्रोडक्ट है. I think this as a product, right? कि they come to my product, they buy my product called property. They are going to pay 8,000 rupees per month for the property, and they are using the product. And the living जो रहने का जो चीज होता है, living is not about only living. It's more about experience, right? So if we catch that experience, that is going to be a very good point of that is going to be benefit us, right? So I fixed this recommendation channel. I fixed this whatever problem there. I actually created a USP. आप बोल सकते हो. I created a zero से USP create करना. I created that, right? So of course मैं ज्यादा ही बोल दे रहा हूँ. I and my team भी होगा उसमें. मैं तो सिर्फ एक चैनल था, माध्यम था, right? Now उसके बाद में एक चीज होता है जिसके बारे में मैंने पॉडकास्ट भी किया था अपना, उसको हम लोग बोलते हैं क्लोज लूप मार्केटिंग. सो क्लोज लूप मार्केटिंग क्या होता है, ये समझना एक रियल एस्टेट एजेंट के लिए बहुत जरूरी है. तो आई पॉइंट सम ऑफ द टर्म इनटू दैट व्हेनेवर वी आर वर्किंग ऑन दैट एरिया. सो एक चीज समझ जाओ कि जब भी आप स्केल करते हो ना, यू डू नॉट स्केल कि आपको स्केल करना है 1 लाख रुपए लग रहा है, 5 लाख रुपए लगा दो. ये स्केलिंग असली नहीं होता है. असली स्केलिंग होता है 1 लाख में ही अगर आप पहले 10 लाख कमा रहे हो तो 20 लाख कमाओगे. That is the real scaling. तब 5 लाख लगाओगे तो करोड़ कमाओगे, राइट? सो अब मेरा सेकंड लेवल का ऑप्टिमाइजेशन चालू है जो साथ ही साथ में चला था, वो था क्लोज लूप मार्केटिंग. क्लोज लूप मार्केटिंग पहले क्या था समझिए. There are certain teams and 2 teams in that entire process should be connected very properly. और ये रियल एस्टेट में सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है. आई थिंक गोपाल को भी ये प्रॉब्लम आता होगा कि सेल्स टीम उनको सही फीडबैक नहीं देती होगी. कॉल चला गया, काम खत्म, वो, राइट?
सही है.
तो मार्केटिंग टीम सेल्स को इनेबल करती है, लेकिन सेल्स टीम मार्केटिंग का पावर 10 गुना बढ़ा सकती है अगर हम क्लोज लूप मार्केटिंग क्या होता है? वी गिव देम डेटा, दे गिव अस इनसाइट. तो वी गिव देम डेटा, दिस इज द सेल्स पॉइंट, एंड दे गिव अस इनसाइट कि अभी लीड अच्छा नहीं है, फेसबुक का लीड अच्छा आ रहा है, हमने फलाना कैंपेन किया उसका लीड अच्छा आ रहा है, इसका खराब आ रहा है, इसमें लोग कॉल नहीं उठा रहे हैं. If we get this data ना, रियल एस्टेट मार्केटिंग, आप यकीन नहीं कर सकते रियल एस्टेट मार्केटिंग कहाँ पे चल सकता है. ये मैक्सिमम लोग क्या करते हैं ना, वो सेल्स टीम डेटा ही नहीं देती. एक तो उनको बहुत डर लगता है मेरा डेटा चोरी हो जाएगा. अरे हम ही जनरेट कर रहे हैं, हम तुमको चोरी करवाना होगा तो हम पहले ही करवा देंगे चोरी, राइट? तो ये जो एक चैनल है, ये अगर फिक्स हो जाता ना, और ऐसा नहीं है कि मैंने सिर्फ यहाँ पे ही रियल एस्टेट रियल एस्टेट रेंटिंग में काम किया. मैंने इंटरनेशनली भी काम किया. मैंने 125 कंट्री में काम किया. So I last 2019 के बाद 2019 में I worked with University Living, which is a student accommodation, that platform. तो वो पूरे दुनिया में स्टूडेंट कहीं भी पढ़ने जाते हैं उनको अकोमोडेशन देते हैं. उसमें भी यही सारी चीजें की थी मैंने, राइट? एंड उसमें भी आई थिंक आई वाज इन 5 महीने तक रहा था, और उस 5 महीने में अराउंड 400x के लगभग में उनका जो ग्रोथ था, जो भी चीज था, लीड वगैरह ग्रोथ था, वो चीज ग्रोथ हुआ था. तो एनीवेज, अब मैं आ जाता हूँ क्लोज लूप मार्केटिंग में. तो क्लोज लूप मार्केटिंग एकदम वेरी सिंपल कि यू गिव देम डेटा, मींस लीड, डिफरेंट चैनल्स, और बहुत क्लैरिटी कि इस चैनल से ये लीड है. दे गिव यू बैक द इंफॉर्मेशन इनसाइड, एंड यूजिंग दैट इनसाइड यू इंप्रूव योर कैंपेन. एज सिंपल एज दैट, राइट? इसके बारे में मैंने एक पॉडकास्ट किया है जो कि स्पॉटिफाई में अरबाब उस्मानी सर्च कीजिएगा तो मिल जाएगा. एनीवेज, वो लंबा है, 15-20 मिनट का है, तो अभी 15-20 मिनट मैं आपका नहीं लूंगा. उसके बाद मैं आता हूं कि क्लोज लूप मार्केटिंग के अंदर में और भी बहुत सकते. तो अब मेरा एक चैनल और फिक्स हो गया. अब मेरा एक चीज हो गया कि मेरे पास जो लीड आएगा, लीड का हम क्वालिटी बढ़ा सकते हैं. मेरे पास वो चीज आ गया, पावर की हम बढ़ा सकते हैं. ये मेरा दूसरा चीज फिक्स हो गया, राइट? नाउ अब तीसरा जो चीज आता है उसको बोलते हैं CRO, कन्वर्जन रेट ऑप्टिमाइजेशन. बहुत ही फेमस टर्म है व्हेन कम्स टू लीड, राइट? सो अब मेरा काम क्या होगा, अब मेरे अलग अलग चैनल का, लेट्स से हम लोगों ने क्या क्या एक्टिविटी की थी हम लोग जान जाते हैं, राइट? तो हम लोगों ने क्या किया था कि एक एक्टिविटी हमने बड़ी अच्छी की थी कि फेसबुक का जितना ग्रुप था ना, जो फ्लैट एंड फ्लैटमेट वाला, उसके ऊपर हम लोगों ने बोल दिया कि तुमको महीने का 3,000 रुपए देंगे, अपने 1 महीने में अपने फेसबुक ग्रुप में खाली हमारा बैनर लगा दो. ठीक है, मेरे पास ऑडियंस ही है, वो तो मेरा ऑडियंस ही है, राइट? हमने यही बोला था, 5-6 को बोला, तो वहां से हम लोग लीड आती थी. फिर आई फाइंड I analyze around 1000 पोस्ट. तो मैं कम से कम 100 ग्रुप के अंदर में फ्लैट एंड फ्लैटमेट के अंदर में था, और उसमें से मैंने 1000 ग्रुप के अंदर में, यू नो दैट, 1000 पोस्ट को एनालाइज किया जो पूछ रहे हैं कि मेरे को घर चाहिए. और उस 1000 पोस्ट को एनालाइज करने के बाद आई टुक 1 वीक फॉर दैट. उस 1000 यू नो दैट पोस्ट को एनालाइज करने के बाद में what I did, I found a certain keywords using which you can find those people like this. Okay. Right. So इसका एफिशिएंसी इतना ज्यादा था कि इसका एफिशिएंसी ऐसा था कि हम लोगों ने 1 घंटे में 24-25 लीड जनरेट किए हैं, एक घंटे में. राइट. तो बेसिकली मैंने क्या किया था, लुकिंग फॉर 1 BHK और जो लोकेशन का नाम है बस, या 2 BHK लोकेशन का. लुकिंग फॉर इज मस्ट, 2 BHK एंड लोकेशन, वो BHK एंड लोकेशन चेंज होते रहेगा, समझे? तो और आपको ग्रुप ज्वाइन करके रखना पड़ेगा. तो जो भी ग्रुप का, और उसके बाद आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, पोस्ट, फिल्टर में पोस्ट डाल देना पड़ेगा. तो आपके पास में सारे पोस्ट आ जाएंगे. अब उसको आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, रिलेवेंसी डाल देना पड़ेगा कि इसी मंथ का है या पिछले मंथ से इस मंथ का है. तो इस मंथ का डाल दोगे तो आपको फ्रेश लीड सबको मिल जाएगा. देन उनको इंडिविजुअली जाके फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट वहां पे कमेंट करोगे तो और 10 लोग कमेंट कर देंगे. फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट भेजो, उनको मैसेज भेजो, and you are going to close that, and you are going to get a tons of lead using that. And actually
like you went there from वो डाटा ले लिया आपने, फिर 1-to-1 पिचिंग करना चालू.
हाँ, तो I have apart from the sales team जो थी, उसके अलावा 2 लोगों को और मैंने इंटर्न अपने इसमें हायर कर लिया था एज अ सेल्स. वो IIT के थे कोई, राइट. तो मैं अपने इसमें हायर कर लिया था कि I will teach you how to generate lead, but you have to collect that lead, you have to कॉल देम. एटलीस्ट पहली बार में कॉल करना है, सेकंड टाइम में दूसरी वाली कर लेगी, बट पहली बार में कॉल करके उनसे खाली इतना ले लो कि भाई आप मेरे को बता दीजिए आपका टाइम कौन सा है, किस टाइम आपको कॉल करे, बस उतना ही ले लो. तुम डेटा नाम ले लो और कब कॉल करे, राइट. तो उतना ले लोगे तो एटलीस्ट फर्स्ट लेवल कॉल हो जाएगा ना. फर्स्ट लेवल कॉल हो जाएगा तो दे आर नॉट गोइंग टू सर्च एनीवेयर, राइट. सो यहां से एक और मैं आपको पॉइंट निकालता हूं. आई कॉइन्ड अ टर्म कॉल्ड डेथ ऑफ अ लीड. तो डेथ ऑफ अ लीड बेसिकली क्या होता है कि रियल एस्टेट या किसी भी लीड जनरेशन में एक पीरियड होता है, उस पीरियड के बाद में वो लीड आपको रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं करेगा. जैसे कि अगर आप न्यूयॉर्क के अंदर में रियल एस्टेट के अंदर में हो तो 4 घंटे के बाद में कॉल करोगे लीड पे तो लीड आपको रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं करेगा. Okay. दिल्ली के अंदर में 24 घंटे के बात करोगे तो वो कहीं और ले चुका होगा या कहीं और वो देख चुका होगा. तो वो उसको मैं बोलता हूँ डेथ पीरियड ऑफ लीड. और ये डेथ पीरियड ऑफ लीड जो होता है ना, ये भी आपको सेल्स टीम बताएगी कि भैया मैंने इतने लोगों को कॉल किया, इतने लोगों को मैंने पहले घंटे में कॉल किया, दूसरे घंटे में कॉल किया, तीसरे घंटे, उसमें आपको परसेंटेज नजर आ जाएगा कि पहले घंटे में कॉल किया तो कितने लोगों ने पिक किया, कितने लोग कन्वर्ट हुए, सेकंड घंटे में कॉल किया कितने लोग पिक हुए, कितना कन्वर्ट हुए. यू विल गेट द डेटा एंड एवरीथिंग फ्रॉम द सेल्स टीम. यही सेल्स टीम आपको देगी, राइट. सो सेल्स टीम इज गोइंग टू गिव यू अ लॉट मोर डेटा. तो आपको अब क्या करना है कि पहला कॉल उनको उस टाइम के अंदर में करवा देना है. फॉलो अप.
इसका मतलब सॉरी अरबाज जी इंटरप्ट कर रहा हूँ. इसका मतलब है कि रियल एस्टेट में स्पीड मैटर्स अ लॉट.
डिपेंड्स अपॉन द लोकेशन. मुंबई है तो शायद ज्यादा होगा, गोपाल जी बता पाएंगे, राइट. और अगर वो वही नासिक होगा तो शायद कम होगा.
ओके, डिपेंड्स. लाइक कंपटीशन कितना फेयर्स है,
कंपटीशन कितना फियर्स है, बिकॉज आपका कंपटीशन सिर्फ ऑनलाइन नहीं है, आपका कंपटीशन ऑफलाइन भी है, आपका कंपटीशन 99 एकड़ भी है, आपका कंपटीशन मकान भी है,
मकान मालिक भी है, बगल वाला भी है, दूसरे मतलब
बहुत कंपटीशन बहुत है. बट एट द सेम टाइम यू हैव टू बी वेरी स्मार्ट. मैं आपको एक और चीज बताऊंगा कि जो हम लोगों ने किया था, जो हम लोगों ने सही तो नहीं किया था लेकिन हमारा काम किया था, मैं वो भी बताऊंगा आपको. तो सीआरओ में बेसिकली हम लोग क्या करते हैं कि अपने चैनल के अपना जो जितना लैंडिंग पेज होता है ना, उस लैंडिंग पेज में हम लोग चेंजेस करते हैं. मे बी कॉल टू एक्शन चेंज कर दिया, मे बी इमेज चेंज कर दिया, मे बी पिच चेंज कर दिया. तो हम लोग डिफरेंट चेंजेस करना चालू करते हैं और सीआरओ करना स्टार्ट किया. नाउ अब इतने चीजों के बाद में अब आपका एडवर्ड या फेसबुक में आपका चेंजेस होगा. ये सब चीज फिक्स होने के बाद में आप सॉफ्ट वाला तो कर रहे हैं, लेकिन हार्डकोर अगर आपको करना है तो ये सब चीज आपको पहले फिक्स करना पड़ेगा या साथ साथ फिक्स करना पड़ेगा. उसके बाद लीड जनरेशन चैनल्स को आपको फिक्स करना पड़ेगा. गूगल एड्स है, यू नीड टू आइडेंटिफाई कि भैया किस टाइम में आपके लीड आ रहे हैं. हो सकता है कि सुबह 10 से लेकर 12 बजे तक लीड आ रहे हैं, जिसकी कीमत आपको पड़ रही है अराउंड लेट्स से 100 रुपीज पर लीड पड़ रही है. लेकिन वही दिन को 3 से लेकर 4 बजे तक लीड जब आ रही है तो आपको 500 रुपए पड़ रही है. So why are you going to invest money to where you are going to going to get lead on to 5x more value, right? You are going to invest that money जहाँ पे वो spend कर रहे हैं into that area where you are getting lead in a very cheaper place, right? So you need to understand that time level optimization, that image level optimization, फिर उसके बाद में एड कॉपी राइटिंग लेवल ऑप्टिमाइजेशन, डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ ऑप्टिमाइजेशन होता है जिसके बारे में आई थिंक गोपाल भी बताएंगे ये आगे जाके, राइट। तो वो ऑप्टिमाइजेशन तब आएगा जब आपका चैनल रिकमेंडेशन चैनल, तब मैंने वो ऑप्टिमाइजेशन करना चालू किया। इनफैक्ट जब हम लोगों ने 300 क्लोज किया था ना, उस टाइम में हमारा बजट मात्र जो हम लोग का 10 महीना पहले था उससे 1 लाख रुपए ज्यादा था बस। तो वी वर आई थिंक 3 लाख के लगभग के बजट में हम लोगों ने वो 300 क्लोज किया था, राइट। सो वी वर डूइंग दैट, राइट। और हम लोग डेटा के बेसिस पे उस चैनल को ऑप्टिमाइज करते हैं, उसको चलाना नहीं चलाना, डेथ पीरियड ऑफ लीड। एक टाइम आता है कि जो कैंपेन आपका ना डेड हो जाता है, कोई लीड वगैरह नहीं देगा, उसको छोड़ के फिर नया कैंपेन हम लोग को क्रिएट करना पड़ता है। ये तो बहुत स्टैंडर्ड प्रैक्टिस है। नाउ मैं आपको बोल रहा था कि हमने एक और चीज की थी जो शायद हमें नहीं, शायद नहीं, इथिकल तो है बिजनेस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से, बट थोड़ा सा कॉन्ट्राडिक्टरी है। तो हम लोगों ने बेसिकली क्या किया था कि हम लोगों का गुड़गांव, नोएडा, ये 2 जगह पे हम लोग का प्रॉपर्टीज थी ना। गुड़गांव में जो पॉपुलेशन है वो है वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल। उनको हमने अगर पिच कर दिया कि भाई पीजी जैसा घर में क्यों रहोगे, रह जाओ अपने घर में रह जाओ। बट नोएडा में स्टूडेंट पॉपुलेशन ज्यादा है, तो नोएडा में अगर हम ये पिच नहीं करेंगे, पीजी जैसा नहीं करेंगे, तो हम कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट कर जा रहे हैं, राइट, काइंड ऑफ, राइट। तो हमने क्या किया, हमने ना इसको मैं बोलता हूं कि हमने इसको डमी वेबसाइट जिसको बोलते हैं बनाया, और उसका नाम था ऐसे ही पीजी इन नोएडा समथिंग लाइक दैट करके नाम था। उसमें सिंपल सा एक लैंडिंग पेज था, और उस लैंडिंग पेज में थोड़ा इन्फॉर्मेशन था कि भाई ये प्रॉपर्टी आपको मिल सकती है, यू नो दैट आप 8,000 रुपया या 7,000 रुपया 5,000 रुपया जितना भी वहाँ का कॉस्ट है, स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम 5,000 रुपीज। एक्चुअली स्टार्टिंग 1-2 प्रॉपर्टी 5,000 की है, बाकी प्रॉपर्टी तो महंगी रहती थी, राइट। तो स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम दैट एरिया, और उसको पिच वगैरह कर दिया एकदम, उसको जितना घटिया बना सकता था उतना घटिया बनाया, अच्छा नहीं बनाया, घटिया बनाया कि आदमी को देख के यकीन हो जाए कि अच्छा ये सही में यू नो सही में कोई पीजी वाला बनवा के रखा है। तो HTML में कोड करवा के बनवा दिया, थोड़ा सा फोटो तो डाल दिया, और थोड़ा सा रिव्यू वगैरह डलवा दिया, जो हमारे रिव्यूज वगैरह थे वो उठा के डाल दिया, अपने इमेज डाल दी, और वहां पे एक उसका लीड का फॉर्म दे दिया, और उस पर ऐड रन कर दिया। उस पर ऐड रन किया, उसमें टन्स ऑफ लीड आते थे, उसमें भर के लीड आते थे, समझे, उसमें भर के लीड आते थे। अब उस लीड को फिर हमारा कॉल करता था, कॉल करके उसको बोलता था कि पीजी में कहे रहिएगा, सिक्योरिटी वगैरह नहीं है, यहाँ पे आप आ जाइए, यहाँ पे भी ये चीज आपको फैसिलिटी मिल रही है। तो उसमें से भी काफी कन्वर्जन होता था, राइट। बट उसका कन्वर्जन का परसेंटेज उतना ग्रेट नहीं होता था जितना हम लोग गुड़गांव में होता था, उतना ग्रेट नहीं। बट हाँ, ऐसा नहीं 0%, अच्छा खासा होता था कन्वर्जन, उससे भी होता था कन्वर्जन। So we did that to that fix this channel as well. So moral of the story स्पीड में यही है कि आपको अगर फिक्स करना है तो पहले अपना प्रोडक्ट फिक्स कीजिए। दूसरी बात, प्रोडक्ट को एज अ empathy is a key superpower for the marketer, right? You need to understand how your customer are going to feel, and if your customer is in trouble using your product, what step they are going to take. If you know that, you are going to fix your that everything, like you are going to fix this, and they are going to be happy. They are not going to crib about you, they are going to be happy, right? A lot of company are not doing that because their manager are not able to generate that empathy. They think that okay, आ गया, खत्म हो गया, पैसा ले दिया, खत्म हो गया। लेकिन असली गेम जो होता है ना मार्केटिंग का, वो असली गेम खरीदने के बाद चालू होता है, रिकमेंडेशन। कोई कंपनी बिगर रिकमेंडेशन के बड़ी आज तक नहीं हुई, चाहे वो ऑफलाइन हो चाहे ऑनलाइन हो। तो रिकमेंडेशन चैनल को फिक्स करना बहुत जरूरी है। उसके बाद में क्लोज लूप मार्केटिंग, मैंने आपको बताया, एक लूप आपको बनाना पड़ेगा, एटलीस्ट सेल्स टीम और टेक टीम तो खैर आपका टेक वाला चीज है, ये 2 टीम के साथ में एक मार्केटिंग टीम को एकदम जुड़ के ही रहना, ये 2 टीम एकदम जरूरी है, राइट। इसके अलावा और भी फाइनेंस से आपको कोई इतना ज्यादा लेना देना है नहीं, लीगल से कोई लेना देना है नहीं, HR से कोई लेना देना है, ये 2 टीम से आपको पड़ेगा। शायद आपको PMO से भी पड़ सकता है, जो प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट टीम होती है, उनसे भी आपको शायद कुछ लेना देना पड़ सकता है। इसके बाद आता है CRO, यानी कि आप अपने पेज में डिफरेंट चीजें कैसे चेंज कर सकते हो। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, मैं आपको एक सिंपल सा ट्रिक बताता हूँ। जैसे कि कोई प्रॉपर्टी होती है, जैसे कि हम लोगों ने यूनिवर्सिटी लिविंग में जब काम करना चालू किया था, तो 3 फॉर्म भरने पड़ते थे। एक फॉर्म को भरने के लिए आपको लगभग लगते थे 190 सेकंड लगते थे, राइट। तो उस फॉर्म को छोटा करके 120 सेकंड तक लाया गया। और जैसे एक फॉर्म भरता था ना, जैसे एक फॉर्म भरिएगा तो आप, अगर हम कुछ भी सिग्नल नहीं देंगे आपको कि सेकंड फॉर्म और थर्ड फॉर्म भी एग्जिस्ट कर रहा है, तो माय यूजर आर मोस्ट लाइकली टू गो आउट। सो व्हाट वी डिड विद द ब्रांड कलर, वी सी ओके, सेकंड पेज भी है, थर्ड पेज भी है, ब्रांड कलर हम लोग ने दिखाना चालू किया, तो पीपल आर गोइंग टू होल्ड। एक और काम किया था, फायर बेस होता है आपको गूगल का, तो अगर कोई आदमी अगर आपका फॉर्म भर भी दे और वो सबमिट ना भी करे, तो डिटेल आपके पास में आ जाता है।
ओके,
तो वो कैपेबिलिटी है गूगल फॉर्म में, जो भी फॉर्म होता है, राइट। तो हम लोगों ने वो भी चालू किया, जो आदमी आधा फॉर्म भरते थे तो उससे भी लीड हमें वहां पे मिल जाती है। ये मैं बता रहा हूँ जब हम लोग यूनिवर्सिटी लेवल पे करता है, ऐसे तो ये स्टैंडर्ड प्रैक्टिस लोग करते हैं। उसके बाद में आपको हर ईच लीड जनरेशन चैनल को देखना पड़ेगा, और डेटा के बेसिस पे कहाँ पे आपका ज्यादा लीक हो रहा है, खर्चा हो रहा है, आपकी अंडरस्टैंडिंग के बेसिस पे। अगेन यहाँ पे फिर से एम्पैथी चाहिए कि भैया हम क्लिक तो लोग कर रहे हैं, लोग अगर क्लिक कर रहे हैं इसका मतलब कि लोग इंटरेस्टेड है, but people are not leaving the lead. It means there is some problem in your page, और otherwise जो आप मैसेज दे रहे हो वहां पे दोनों में जगह पे कोई मिसमैच तो जरूर हो रहा है। उस मिसमैच को खत्म करना है। वो डिजायर ही लोगों पे नहीं पैदा हो पा रहा है कि लोग आइडा जिसको बोलते हैं ना, अटेंशन, इंटरेस्ट, डिजायर एंड यू नो दैट
एक्शन,
अवेयरनेस। सॉरी, अटेंशन है, अवेयरनेस होता है। अटेंशन तो खैर मैं दूसरा आइडा बोल दिया। मैं
वही है, अवेयरनेस होना दीजिए, अटेंशन होना दीजिए, एक ही बात।
हाँ, तो अवेयरनेस जो चीज होता है, तो वही इंटरेस्ट, जब लोग तब तक आपके इसमें क्लिक नहीं करेंगे जब तक लोग इंटरेस्टेड नहीं। मैं सिंपल सा एग्जांपल देता ना, अगर मैं फेसबुक में एक न्यूज शो करूं कि युगांडा का एक स्टेट है, उस स्टेट से उसके सीएम को हटा दिया गया, और मैं पोस्ट करूं कि बिहार के से एक सीएम को हटा दिया, आंध्र प्रदेश से एक सीएम को हटा दिया गया, किसमें आप क्लिक करोगे? आप युगांडा में नहीं क्लिक करोगे, बिहार में क्लिक करोगे, या आपका आंध्र प्रदेश वाला में क्लिक, क्योंकि यू आर इंटरेस्टेड टू दैट एरिया, राइट। यू नेवर क्लिक ऑन द लिंक जहां पे आप इंटरेस्टेड नहीं हो, राइट। लेकिन इंटरेस्टेड के बाद भी एक चीज होता है कि आप इंटरेस्टेड होने के बाद लैंडिंग पेज में आता, तो यू रीड ईच एंड एवरीथिंग। लोग ये गड़बड़ करते, लोग लगता है नहीं, लोग तो 3 सेकंड में निकल जाएंगे। नहीं, जिनको खरीदना है ना वो रुकेंगे, वो अच्छा से पढ़ेंगे, अच्छा से एक एक चीज पढ़ के जाएंगे आपके पास, समझे। जिनको नहीं खरीदना वो 3 सेकंड में चले जाएंगे। ये एंटरटेनमेंट के लिए अप्लाई होता है, राइट, कि लोग आए चले गए, ये ब्लॉगिंग के लिए अप्लाई होता है। बट जहां पे आप कुछ सेल कर रहे हो, पीपल एक्चुअली स्टॉप एंड रीड। आप खुद ही सोचो ना, आप पढ़ते हो कि नहीं पढ़ते? हम तो दूसरे
सीरियस है, हम इंटरेस्टेड है, पढ़ेंगे डेफिनेटली,
राइट। सो you know that is what I want to say। और इसी तरह से हम लोगों ने 30 से 300 की जर्नी है, अलग अलग चीजों से करके, अलग अलग चीजें करके हम लोगों ने कंप्लीट की थी, और काफी अच्छा रहा। फिर उसके बाद में अगेन आई लेफ्ट द कंपनी एंड आई स्टार्टेड अपस्किल, बिकॉज I thought that कि people needed more। मतलब जब मैं हायर कर रहा था ना, तो 100 लोगों को इंटरव्यू लेता था, 1 लोग मेरे पास आता था जो काम किया। तो दिस इज वेरी बैड टर्न आउट, राइट। 1% 2%, राइट। So I thought that why not I will leave my comfortable job and I am going to do this. I am going to teach people how to do digital marketing, at least whatever I know, whatever I have learned in my journey, right, whatever I have learned by burning my day and night, and you know that everything, like mera jo bhi leadership and jo bhi dimag hai uske hisab se, why not I am going to teach them. So that's why I've started upskill to that make this ecosystem a very better place, because ecosystem better hoga to investment zyada hoga, companies zyada aayenge, sab kamayenge, right. So that's all from my side.
Definitely, sir. Upskill, through upskill, you're doing a fantabulous job, and I know that your programs are very, very different than other training institutes and all.
Yes.
Because I see it's a very different way you do everything.
I just wanted to say, take 2 more minutes of yours, right. So I thought that when I was starting upskill, now I see that ki jitne bhi institute and they talk about SEO, they talk about that they talk about PPC, but studies के बारे में कोई बात नहीं करता। Nobody is talking about brain science, nobody is talking about behavioral economics, nobody is talking about social psychology, nobody is even talking about psychology। इसके बगैर तो मार्केटिंग हो ही नहीं सकता। You do not know how customer are going to behave, and you are thinking that you can do marketing। You are fool। You cannot do, right। आप उस हिसाब से तो आप मदर का प्रोडक्ट है उसको तो आप बेच दोगे, कोई मतलब कि दूसरे आदमी का, कोई मर्द का प्रोडक्ट बेच दोगे। यू हैव टू सी एम्पैथी, सिंपैथी एंड एम्पैथी एंड द केयर फॉर द मदर प्रोडक्ट। यू कैन नॉट सेल अ मदर प्रोडक्ट to as simply as a shoe, right। shoe is very different part of thing, right। so आपको behavioral तो जाना पड़ेगा ना। आप उसी के लिए हम लोगों ने चालू की। इसी के लिए we were the first institute who started neuro marketing। बहुत सारे लोग अभी सुने भी नहीं कि होता क्या है, right। we started that, right। we started that community building। in fact community building हम लोग इतना strong है कि I am most probably the only trainer in India, most probably है, right। but ये definite है कि first trainer in India who is certified by Facebook into community building।
Yeah, I'm aware of this, sir।
Right। So we started community building, we started branding, because मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल देता हूँ ब्रांडिंग का। ब्रांडिंग के किसी दिन और होगा तो हम करेंगे, बट आपको एक नमूना दिखा देता हूँ। तो लेट्स से यू आर अ पर्सन, और ये मैं एग्जांपल अपने हर स्टूडेंट को देता हूँ। यू आर अ पर्सन, आपको खरीदना है पीनट बटर, राइट। आपको पीनट बटर अगर खरीदना है, आप गए मार्केट में गए पीनट बटर खरीदने के लिए, आपको बहुत मॉडरेट आइडिया है पीनट बटर कुछ खाने का चीज होता है, अच्छा हेल्दी होता है, ये आपको पता है, राइट? पीनट से पता चला पीनट एंड बटर होगा, वो आपको कॉमन सेंस है। नाउ उस मार्केट में दो है, एक है आपका टाटा पीनट बटर, एक है दैट आकाश पीनट बटर, ठीक है? नाउ दोनों का दाम सेम है, डिसीजन टाइम, यू हैव टू टेक अ डिसीजन, आकाश टाटा, वेयर योर डिसीजन विल गो? Most of the people are going to Tata because यहां पे आता है
ट्रस्ट,
कॉग्निटिव बाइजिंग, ट्रस्ट नहीं, यहाँ पे आता है ट्रस्ट से पहले आता है कॉग्निटिव बाइजिंग, इसको बोला जाता है। कॉग्निटिव बाइजिंग में क्या होता है कि एज अ ह्यूमन बीइंग वी आर बायस्ड फ्रॉम दैट a lot of perspective we are biased, so we are biased toward Tata because उसकी ब्रांडिंग बहुत अच्छी है। क्यों? क्योंकि हम अपना जो भी डिसीजन लेंगे अपने जीवन में, अपने लाइफ में, that decision will be based on the information. And if we do not have information, we will go for the branding one. Now, let me put another situation in front of you. Now, आप इंस्टाग्राम में बड़ा एक्टिव हो गोवर्धन, राइट? नाउ इंस्टाग्राम में आपने 5-6 बड़े इन्फ्लुएंसर को देखा जो आकाश पीनट बटर का एडवर्टीजमेंट कर रहा है और वो अपने इंस्टाग्राम के इसमें पोस्ट किया, बड़ा अच्छा से पोस्ट किया, एंड यू सी दैट कि वो इन्फ्लुएंसर ने पोस्ट किया, यू इंटरेक्ट विद दैट एज वेल, राइट? उसने बेनिफिट वगैरह बताया। नाउ यू गो टू द मार्केट, you have two choices, you have Tata, you have Akash peanut butter, where will your decision go? TikTok, where it will go? It will be very shaky. It will be very shaky. It will not definitely go to Tata, don't definitely go to Akash, it will be in between and it will be shaky, right? वो influencer बोला है, आप उसके content पे कितना अच्छा content है, वो बोला है तो हम जाके खरीदेंगे। Again, you are going to get biased and आपकी इस biasing को भी हिलाया जा सकता है, right? So I am just talking about कि branding कितना ज़्यादा important, people don't know.
yeah,
Right. So that's what we started teaching branding, and अभी के टाइम में तो हम लोग 2 और नॉन एंटिटी लेके आए हैं, और वो ये है critical thinking, because every day we have a problem, we should think a problem very critically, and problem solving approach. So we are doing that as well. So जैसा आप कहे तो वैसे हम लोग तो अलग कर ही रहे हैं, right? That's all.
No, that's awesome, Babji. Like what you're doing, definitely that is something you're doing out of the box. क्योंकि आप जब example share किया, when you started sharing the case study itself, I understood that if you don't fix the product and you start doing marketing, it will backfire because you are trying to promote your shamelessness. You're trying to promote your bad product, which will actually do more harm than doing more good.
दुनिया का कोई भी मार्केटिंग एक बुरे प्रोडक्ट को बहुत ज्यादा नहीं बेच सकता है, उसको बहुत ही बेहतरीन नहीं बना सकता है। एट द एंड ऑफ द डे प्रोडक्ट शुड बी देयर, और दुनिया में आप कितने बड़े मार्केट हो, खराब प्रोडक्ट को आप एक लिमिट तक ही बेच पाओगे, उससे ज्यादा आप नहीं बेच सकते। और प्रोडक्ट अच्छा करना तो एक जर्नी होता है, वो तो जर्नी चलते रहता है, बट एट द सेम टाइम ये भी नहीं करना गोवर्धन कि आप प्रोडक्ट ठीक करने में इतना लग गए हो कि आप सेल नहीं जनरेट कर रहे। यू हैव टू सी दैट एज वेल।
Yeah, there should be a balance, obviously.
There should be a balance, right? But recommendation channel is something जिसको हम लोग बोलते हैं, इसको आप बोल सकते हो कस्टमर लॉयल्टी फनल भी बोल सकते हैं, आई थिंक इसी नाम से जाना जाता है इसको। तो इसको भी फिक्स करना बहुत जरूरी है। आफ्टर सेल्स वाला जो चीजें होती है ना, वही आपको चीजें बाहर बढ़ाती है।
Yeah, Arbab ji, that's really an awesome session from you. So let's jump on to Gopal ji to hear from him about real estate marketing. So yes, Gopal ji.
Thank you, Goवर्धन ji. I feel underprepared after having gone through Arbab ji's session. Honestly, I did not even get time to prepare anything. But I
also did not prepare for this. It's my tongue, right? I did not prepare for this. I just write it like आप जैसे start हो रहा सेशन उसके 5 मिनट पहले ये 4-5 पॉइंट लिखा मैंने।
Yeah, actually Arbab ji knows how our session goes because he would have seen some of our sessions, but you were absolutely new. That's the reason I wanted Arbab ji to start first, so that you have some time to talk on. That's the reason I took it.
So you've made me co-host. Can I share my screen?
Yeah, 1 minute. I think now you can do that.
Okay, cool. 1 minute.
So Govardhan, unfortunately I have to go because I have a very little baby with me, right? He's 4 years old.
Yeah, no problem, sir. No problem.
Can I go?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much. Sorry Govardhan, मैं आपका देखूंगा जब सेशन खत्म होगा. I will see that.
No problem.
Yeah, we'll have the recording definitely. And We'll also have some questions later on. We'll take them also.
Right. So
Right.
whatever question you have for me, जो भी सुन रहे हैं वो comment section में कर देना. I will reply to you on to that.
Yeah, sure.
Right. So Gopal, best of luck and
Thank you so much. Thank you, Arvind. Take care. Yeah. Right. As I said, I whatever little time I had, I could prepare. So I'll just give a brief introduction of myself. Gopal Iyer from Mumbai, India. All I have done in the past decade is been in real estate industry in several roles. About a decade back, I started with telesales as a telesales manager. The company that I used to work with recognized my talent and they wanted me to do frontline sales. So I did a decent job with frontline sales as well. So they put me into marketing and then into strategy, and then I climb up the ropes of everything in real estate marketing. I have worked with a developer. I have worked as a channel partner. I have worked in the aggregator company like your 99 acres and Magic Bricks of the world.
Oh, okay.
Right. So I've seen all spectrums within the sales and marketing periphery of real estate as an industry. All my experiences come from there. This is only something that I know. I mean, if you take everything away from me and just leave me with this knowledge, I understand that I can survive just with this knowledge that I have gained in the past decade working in the real estate industry. So whatever I will be sharing in the next few minutes is going to be a gist of whatever I have learned over the years. Govardhanji, feel free to interrupt me if this is getting late because I understand that it is already 10:15 and people would have other plans. So you can interrupt me. Please
No.
do not.
Please take your time because we are habituated a bit, but of course, we can do that. Please.
Sure, thank you. So we will talk about the core because this is very vast, and I would not want to waste all of your time in depth into real estate marketing. So the core is segregated, according to me, into five divisions. The first is your message, your hero message. What do you want to take to your market? And I am coming from a more marketing standpoint right now. So before we take a project in our hands to market, uh, we'll have to go through all of these decisions. We'll have to decide how we are going to take care of all these five divisions. So we start with the hero message. What is our hero message? Hero message is it falls into any of these three tiers for us. The tiers are affordable, aspirational, and luxury. So my so English is okay, right?
Yeah, it's
I'm
okay.
not very good. So I मैं हिंदी बोल सकता हूँ, मैं मुंबई से हूँ, but English comes natural to
Yeah,
me.
it's English also is comfortable. We are fine with that.
Thank you. Thank you. So, from my understanding, all of our clients in real estate in India either fall in each of these categories. They are either from an affordable segment or from aspirational or luxury. So we'll have to first understand the product and and then sync it to either one of these three tiers. So let's say, for example, if I have a project that is coming up in the outskirts of the city, and the developer still wants to sell it as a first home product. So while while I've done what I've done in the past 10 decades, today what I'm good at doing is I am able to identify project market fit for developers. So developers who come up with projects wherever they come up with in whatever location, I'm able to help them get a market fit for that project.
Okay.
So that's what I have developed my skills into. So I help developers in understanding where they stand in the market and how they will be able to always maintain positive cash flow so that the project finishes on time and then they can move on with that money and buy different assets. So that's how I help developers live. They are living. So yeah. So the first thing we do is we help them understand what tier their project falls into: affordable, aspirational, or luxury. So let's say, for example, we decide that this particular project is an affordable segment project. So our core hero message always surrounds around empowering the audience. So we've come to and now I'm talking some psychology here.
Yeah.
Although this is all my experience and my content. All of this that I'm sharing here has been accrued based on the experiences that I have worked. I mean that I've gathered working across projects within the industry. So I've come to understand that for an affordable segment audience, if you are able to empower them, for most of them it is a once in a lifetime opportunity, like how they get married once in a lifetime, they buy a house once in a lifetime. So you'll have to empower them. So if they take one step, you'll have to take two steps with them, and your marketing message should be able to convey that. You'll have to make it extremely easy for them. They are not the ones. So these are the guys who will easily give up if they find that there is a lot of legwork, and if they find that they don't qualify for some of the things, they tend to give up on the purchase. So for an affordable segment audience, you'll have to handhold them through the entire process. You should have the departments in place. You should be able to communicate this effectively. So if I say that you come up with 51,000 rupees and leave the rest to us, we will manage your loan. We will take the down payment in EMI. We will do this. We will do that. So you'll have to empower them and make it extremely easy for them. If you are able to take both of these traits into your project from a marketing communication standpoint, you tend to win with this project. The affordable segment.
Like affordable segment, like you're mentioning, it's like people who don't generally don't try to take more risks. So these are the kind of people who wants less of unpredictable stuff. So these people wants everything clear and easy.
I'll put it very bluntly. These are guys whose family income is around 50,000 rupees per month, including everyone in the family. They are able to comfortably afford a home that is 30 lakh rupees or lesser. These are the guys who fall into the affordable segment. They also have dreams. They also want to achieve a lot in life. But at the end of the day, when it comes to buying a house, they understand that this is the category in which I will. So this is where I want to settle in, or this is what I can afford right now. So these are guys uh, who have a family income of around 50,000 rupees, and they are able to afford 25-30 lakh rupee homes.
So they don't dare. They try to delay the things, saying some excuse. So you need to make it more easy. That's what you're trying to tell.
That is correct. So when you know that, so I might like a house that is worth 70 lakh rupees, but my salary along with my wife might not extend more than 60,000 rupees. So the 70 lakh rupee home automatically goes out of sight. So now what do I do? Now I understand that this is what I am able to afford, and this is what my budget allows me to buy. So point number one, I like the 70 lakh rupees home. I know that it is not something that I can purchase. This 30 lakh rupee home I can purchase, but now I am suddenly thinking of things why I should not be purchasing the 30 lakh rupee home.
Yeah, risk. Like, what is the risk?
Right. So as a marketer, you'll have to empower them. You'll have to. So building trust is across the tiers. I mean, if you do not build trust, you do not. The transaction never falls in your favor. But with affordable segment, if you're able to empower them, and if you're able to make it extremely easy, like a no-brainer deal, मतलब so अगर ये deal नहीं लिया तो मतलब मेरे से बड़ा पागल कोई नहीं है. Unless your offer does not scream that way to him, they will tend to shy away. But if your offer is able to effectively communicate these two things, then you will capture the client more often than not.
Yeah.
Then there are your aspirational kind of audiences. I mean, these are guys who are extremely busy, who are IT professionals, who are slightly more well-to-do, but who are always short of time, who want to cut straight and who want a better life for their families and who want to progress in life. But at the same time, there are other priorities like now I'm taking 30 minutes to travel from point A to point B. I have to invest in a place that can cut this travel time by at least 10 minutes. So these are audiences who are able to afford anywhere between 50 lakh rupees to say 1.2, 1.3 CR kind of properties. They are very logical in their thinking. So I mean, they know what they want. They, they have an idea, but it should also be very logical for them. You cannot say ki close to nature, house of your dreams. You cannot do that. If you're able to tell them that, boss, India does not have a lot of tennis players. We are building an Olympic-sized tennis court so that your kid can tomorrow have a chance at becoming an international tennis player. They will buy that logic, but they will not buy bullshit. Uh, so these are logical people. You should be able to tell them what's in it for them. So WIIFT is what's in it for them. So if you're able to clearly communicate what's in it for them, their family. So these guys are normally, I mean, I have come to understand that these guys can sacrifice for their family. So as long as my wife is able to join a kitty party, as long as she has a good community, as long as my kids have all the amenities that they can enjoy in the society, I can take that extra 10 minutes, 15 minutes to travel farther away from my workplace. I will take that 15 minutes from my life to give my family a comfortable stay. So these guys think logically. They come from a lot of awareness from that sense. And then there are your luxury guys. So luxury guys, it's all about status. They like to boast about their status. Limited edition, rarest of the rare. Only for 15 families in whole of Bangalore are able to stake claim in this prestigious tower. So if you're able to make it rare, if you're able to make it about status, so they have all the money in the world. For them, money is no big deal. They are able to afford whatever. So with the money that they can buy this luxurious home, they can probably buy a one full tower from the affordable segment category. So money is a no-brainer for them, but it's all about uh, how rare it is, how they will be seen in their community once they make this purchase, and how they will their ego can get boosted by
Elevate.
making that purchase. Yeah. So for luxury guys, if you're able to mix a message, your hero message has to talk about all of this. So this is about the hero message. We'll quickly move on to the platform.
Before moving this, I could understood this all three things, whatever you mentioned. Any real estate marketer should understand the way they write copy, should be able to address all this kind of thing. That will make a lot of sense for them actually.
That is correct. So your hero message, the copy that you write as your hero message, should have either of these traits. Once you identify which tier your project fits into. So if your project fits into the aspirational segment, then your hero message should be very logical. And I mean, once you understand once you know that it's an aspirational product, you come and list down all the USPs around your product, and then the most logical USP has to be highlighted as the hero message.
Yeah, the most which is fitting the best one, we have to pick it up.
Right, correct. So from a platform standpoint, you should do everything. So there is a digital 360, like how they have 360 marketing for outdoor and digital, and there's a digital only 360. So when we start marketing a project, we go we go big bang. We do everything for the project. That allows us to capture a lot of mind space in our prospects mind. So we do Google, we do Facebook, Insta, we do native ads, content distribution ad channels such as Taboola, Columbia Online. We do a lot of push. So here in Mumbai, there is a railway timetable app called MA Indicator, which is very famous. About 60 lakh people have that mobile app downloaded in their Android and Apple devices. That 60 lakh audiences you can reach just by sending them a push notification.
Timetable app.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So there are a lot of apps on the Google and Apple platforms. I mean, the Apple Store platforms that will allow you to send push notification. So if you are able to understand your audience, so based on this, once you have a thorough understanding of this, you will be able to now know who your audience is. And then if you can search for apps that allow people to send push notifications, you should certainly chase. Like I use a Samsung phone, and Samsung does push notification itself via some agency. So once you catch hold of the agency, you will come to know that everyone who's using a Samsung phone, which is above a particular model. So let's say I'm using an S10. An S10 probably costs around 50K. So if you want to sell an aspirational product, you now come to know that your audience would either have a phone that would cost around 20, 25, 30K as a primary or a secondary phone. So they will have one of their phones as this category phone. So then you can go to Samsung and say that any model, any person who has this model or above should receive my message as a push notification.
Oh, you
Then
can tie up with Samsung directly.
no, not with Samsung. Samsung has designated agencies across India
Okay.
for different zones. So once you catch hold of the zone, so it took me 6 months to identify who it was for Mumbai. So it is not very easy to identify these agencies. They don't market themselves very well. But all of this has come to me from being curious about my audience. So no one gave me this information that you can do push notification. So one fine day, I I I identified this audience, and then I started listing down ways through which I can reach this audience. So
You
then
had a logical thinking like, okay, this is the logic. I'll check guys who are having a Samsung phone, which is higher and above. So
right,
maybe these guys will be fitting into this category. So you
right.
got an out of the box thought process and you tried that way. So that is very
So
interesting. Not like just going on Facebook ads or other stuff. Yeah.
so that is important. So being on Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube, display marketing, retargeting,
It's all
all
needed.
of this is important, yeah. But there has to be unique ways of reaching out to people. Unless you are not able to find those unique platforms, you will not be able to do the hammering that you want to do digitally. Uh, Sometimes it might be expensive. Most of so Times of India recently started push notification for their regional papers, which is the Now Bharat Times and Maharashtra Times here in Maharashtra. They recently started that, and they were clueless. So I was pushing them, ki, Baba, I need something for your audience because a lot of regional guys come and buy homes in my project. So I wanted something. They have audiences who have apps downloaded, but they were not sure how that will work. So we were able to then have an agreement where we wanted to try. So we worked out some special pricing to try it out. Uh, so we'll have to do all of those things. We'll have to innovate to reach out to our audiences in a more unique and effective manner. So yeah, so the traditional platforms work, but content distribution platforms like Taboola, Columbia Online also work, and push notification is the uh, hot cake in the market right now, because you are directly reaching a large segment of audience in a filtered manner, all in one time. So it is like sending SMS, but SMS falls in your SMS folder. Nowadays, not a lot of people read SMSs, but this is like a notification on your phone reaching to lakhs and lakhs of people all at one.
Yeah, your push
Right?
notification thing is very interesting. I think people need
Right.
to explore this.
Yeah. So people with big budgets, like real estate, we sell homes that are lakhs and lakhs of rupees. We are able to do a lot of experiments. So I love real estate because no one stops me from experimenting. Uh,
More money, more experimentation.
yeah, any campaign that fails, I'm able to add 50 rupees per square feet on the product and able to cover the cost. So I'm able to do that with real estate. I'm very happy. I doubt I will be able to do this with an e-commerce product or a more
You
competitive
you are
product.
you are a luxury marketer.
That is correct. So which is why I'm able to feed my curious mind every time, because I know that something will work, and when that works, everything gets sold off.
Yeah, yeah.
So that is how it is. anyway, so there are two kinds of marketing platforms. We all know it: push and pull. So pull platforms, the very famous pull platform today is Google. Push platforms are Facebook. So anything that is not pull is push. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, uh, content distribution platforms, push notification, SMS, email, all gets considered into push. So with pull, I have a very simple strategy. I start with a very narrow audience because I want to first gather the low hanging fruits, people who are already searching for a property in that locality. So I start very narrow, and once I capture that audience, I slowly broaden my reach or broaden my audience in a pull in a pull platform like Google.
Google.
Push, yeah, push. It is normally opposite. So I start in a very broad manner. So what I
Okay.
will do is I will not add any interests or demographics or I mean so the normal demographics stay like age and gender and all of those stays, but I would not add any interest to my Facebook lead ad campaign. I will keep it open. I call it the demand hack method. I keep the audience open, but I will ask 5 to 7 questions in the lead form.
Okay.
So then what happens is that I'm able to filter out people because not everyone who's not interested is going to answer 7 questions before typing that submit button. So only
Okay.
serious people are. So I always tell this to my developers whom I work with. We are a marketing agency, but we are we are not interested in generating leads. When you make money, we make money. So a normal agency will come and tell you that I can give you a lead for 100 rupees. I am telling you I will not give you a lead for less than 250 rupees, but my 250 rupee lead will convert a 20 lakh rupee home. Their 100 rupee lead might probably fill your CRM with lots of leads, and your team has to work on. So that is how I differentiate our services with other services. So with push, we start broad, but we limit. So we are able to filter audiences not by uh, filtering interests, because I am of the opinion that people always misguide Facebook with their interests. I might like a Mercedes GL6, but I might not be in the market for a Mercedes GL6. So Facebook thinks that I am a luxury, I'm a prospective luxury car buyer, but I might not even have 50,000 rupees in my pocket. So interests are overhyped according to me. Behaviors,
Overhyped, and sometimes they are fictitious in nature. Uh,
right,
so
right.
here,
So when
one thing I would like to means emphasize on what you actually told is like, I feel this is a 1 lakh rupees hack.
Mhm,
Hack worth 1 lakh rupees. What you shared now,
right,
uh, which where you put a broad targeting
mhm,
and asking the guys to fill 7 questions.
right,
So now, once you see the forms getting filled, you're
mhm,
able to analyze uh, the kind of data you're getting there,
right.
and then you will act on that again later. Like that you will now start narrowing it using the form fills. Is it like that?
Mhm. So the form fill goes to the pre-sales, the inside sales team, and seldom do I get feedback on fake leads or so I always have an SMS OTP on my landing page. So we many a times it so happens that people say that I have not inquired. It never happens with us because we have an SMS OTP filtration right on the landing page. The person receives an SMS only when they uh, input the OTP and submit, then they reach us. So we are able to generate more qualified leads right at the lead generation level. So we've qualified the person or the prospect right at the lead generation level. I don't have to go through another round of calling to qualify the lead.
Oh, you mean to say you use those 7 questions to qualify the lead? That's what's
Right,
your idea. That's fine.
right, right,
But you're keeping it broad because you want to reach more people.
right. So with push, as I said, I don't believe in interests, and behaviors gets me a very narrow audience. So I go with neither. I keep the audience open, and I list down all the questions I want to ask to ensure that I'm speaking with the right person at the end of the submit form. So when someone has the patience of answering 7 questions, and those 7 questions are meaningful to me to qualify the lead, then I think I have gold in my hand. So that's how it is.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Yeah, got it now.
Awesome, awesome. So we'll move to copy. So like the famous IDA, I have a personal idea framework. Okay, I have to share my idea framework. So are you able to see a sketch?
Yeah. Yes.
Awesome. So this is again a Facebook lead ad format. This was drawn in 2017. I don't know how relevant it is today, but my team uses this framework even today to generate highly effective leads. So yes, we capture attention. I don't know about awareness. We capture attention with either the video or the image that we place on our lead ad. uh, we generate interest with the copy that we write at the top. We arouse desire with the headline that we write. The headline is the desire for us. And then once they click on this mini, so the micro CTA, they land in the second page of the lead ad, which is where the secondary image and the bullet points help us establish trust with the viewer of the ad. And then finally, with all the questions answered, we push them to
Action.
take action.
Okay.
So this is the idea framework that we use. It has worked wonderfully well for us. uh, and yeah, I mean, I don't know a time when we have applied this framework and it has not worked. It is that solid and uh, dependable. So yeah, this is the idea framework that we use for writing our copy, and taking the prospects through a journey of capturing their attention to taking action. So it's a journey that every viewer of the ad takes, but action is taken only by those who are genuinely interested in the proposal that we have in front of them.
Yeah, that's
So,
very interesting. Two pager. It's a two-pager ad kind of thing. You.
so lead ads, Facebook lead ads.
Yeah.
So we can do this with landing pages, Google ads. We can. So this is just a framework. It can be done with
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah.
anyway. So final point is the landing page. We have flat. So again, let me share a screen. Okay, cool. You are able to see Megapolis
Yes.
Hinjawadi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I will take you. So this is just take 5-7 minutes, I think, and then I will be done. So this is a Google ad for Megapolis, which is a project in Hinjawadi. So when you click on that ad, it takes you to this page. Okay, this page now has it. I don't know what this is. These are 5 projects. It says. Okay, it says that these are 5 projects. So this is the landing page of their. So let's say, for example, Megapolis spends 10,000 rupees every day on Google Ads, and they take people to this page. Okay, now we'll move on to Amar Serenity. Amar Serenity is taking people to this page. It says ready position 3 BHK homes. It gives a lot of
Information.
content here, yeah. And then it has a page. I mean, it has a form where it wants to capture your contact information. Again, it gives information and it boasts about its achievement here, and so on and so forth. Now we go to the third page. It's Panama Park. Panama Park has it has a dangling form. So the form follows you wherever you go on the page. It has a header. It has few highlights, amenities, few more amenities, images, location. What are the advantages of the location, and a location map, and a Google location map. Samudra. Okay. So Samudra is doing similar thing. They have a video here. They have given a lot of content, and then that is it. So ideally, my point is, most of these guys, what they are doing is they are taking people to their website.
Yeah, not a landing page.
Yeah, right. So the website, you can get lost in the website. So if I'm
Lot of
spending
call to actions and
right. Lot of scope to click and get lost in the communication or get lost in the content that is on offer on these websites. So that is ideally not a very good way of doing things. We we have something called a microsite. So this is a microsite here, Anand, sorry, and Forever City. So this is a one-page website, and anywhere you click, whichever element on this page is clickable, you are trying to capture contact information,
Okay. Okay.
right? So this is a good way of doing this thing. I mean, you're giving information, and then wherever you are trying to arouse the desire. So they are trying to arouse the desire with this price sheet. So they know the unit, they know. So you know the for a 1 BHK the carpet area is this much, but what is the price? So now you suddenly have the interest of knowing the price. So when you click, they are asking for your contact information. This is a better way of doing things in Google. Okay, now okay, I'm not able to do this. Okay, so this is a website here. Okay, this is a website. The website has projects. Okay, it has their accolades and everything. It has client testimonials, and then it has a footer with all the
Links.
different places, yeah, where the person can go. This should never be marketed. So this website should never be marketed. If I'm in Google, I will market this. So for the same website that we saw just right now, this is a microsite.
Okay.
So so you have a dangling contact us form. So you see, I never capture email address. I always capture an alternate phone number. You will be surprised to know that 80% of people give you their secondary phone number. So we normally have this form from sales team that जो phone number देते हैं, it is always on ringing or it is incorrect or not answer. So we always capture. So instead of capturing email address, because the last time I sent an email regarding project information to my client was in 2012, because emails are right now abusive. So for a normal person who has opened an email box last month, he receives 200 emails today. So the interest of reading emails is zilch. So we take alternate phone number.
Okay.
So this property here is used in our Google Ads. So you see the WhatsApp icon dangling, the phone icon dangling. Below every form we have a call button. So if they don't want to fill the form, they can just click here and they can reach us via the phone number. There is a floating form here. There is a floating form in the bottom. And wherever they click, so let's say for example for the price they click, they have to fill the form. See, and so when you put your phone number here, you'll have to, an OTP comes, and then you'll have to fill that OTP to submit. So
Okay.
any amenity you click, again any amenity you click, you have to fill the form. Floor plan. So this is slightly elaborated version of a landing page. We call it a microsite. A microsite is very useful when your full strategy prospects or viewers of the ad land here, because someone might be interested in configuration, someone might be interested in amenities, someone would want to know what the offer is, and someone would just want to talk to you. You don't know.
You mean to say full strategy people means the people who have a buying intent, basically
Right.
searching for things.
Right.
Those people will be okay with this landing page. They will be more converting or maybe
So
more action
you can
taking.
convert, yeah, you can convert more by having this kind of a design for them, because you know that they have a buying intent, but you don't know of all the parameters that your project has, which one would attract them best. So it is always advisable to have everything on one page and have all the elements uh, capture lead information.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then finally there is this landing page here. It's only this much. This we use for our push platforms,
Push.
like
Yeah.
our. So now we know that the person is not interested. We are seen to him just by chance, because we are targeting him. So we don't know if the person has a buying intent or does not have a buying intent. So we want to keep it very short and simple. Either you like the offer. So we understand that. So after a lot of experimentations, we understood that the offer works for us with push strategy platform. So we are only highlighting the offer here. So if they like the offer, they will fill the form or they will get in touch with us and we'll cater to them. Slightly futuristic. We are just beta testing this. We have a site that has all the information, and at the bottom of the page, they pay an EOI, expression of interest. This link, when you click here, it takes them to the InstaMojo page where they pay 51,000 rupees. In this, there is no human intervention. So we are just marketing this page. If people understand this offer, they click on this link and they pay money. So they pay the booking amount without having spoken to anyone at the site. Are you guys still there? Have I lost you guys?
Hello. Yeah, sorry, just got interrupted.
No problem. Right. So that was me. I'm so sorry. I think I took a lot of time.
No. It's like it's really, really worthy because the inputs you have shared and the way you explained it made a lot of sense. Even I'm not being a real estate marketer. I'm not being much into Facebook ads or Google ads because I'm not a paid guy. I'm an organic marketing kind of guy.
Okay.
But I understand few things like on ads, how do they work and all because we interact and do. So the insights were really, whatever you shared was really like a mini crash course. That's what I can tell because it's like it's coming out from a lot of experience. It's not just like you're giving something, and especially the landing pages you differentiated between the pull and push marketing makes a lot of sense because when I saw that I was just assuming like why uh, this many there, I felt like there is already a pop-up which is not pop sticky form, and also whenever you click this many times it's asking a form. So I thought I was a bit skeptical, but when you use that word, use this landing page for pull, uh, then I thought, yeah, this makes a lot of sense, and these guys are curious to actually they can't let the curiosity out, so
Right.
they will add. So that's something very great. So let us see if we have some questions. We'll try to take some questions because
Sure.
people are hanging out here.
Right.
So Siddharth, if you are here, I'd just like to know any questions from Facebook or here. Anyone who is there?
Just give me a moment, please.
Yeah, sure.
My internet.
Anyone else who's having any question can ask. And
I have one question out of curiosity.
yeah,
You mentioned that about that alternate phone number thing. Have you ever tried with phone number and email ID and email alternate phone numbers and how many leads were there and how many quality leads came in after this filtration?
Right. So I'll be very honest with you. I've never so for one campaign for about 6 months we had around uh, 5 to 6 variables before they could hit enter in the form. So in that form we had primary number, alternate number, and email ID. So naturally, when you add variables to a form, the cost per conversion increases. If the number of leads per 10,000 rupees spent is lower, uh, we discontinued email because it was of no use to us. We were not able to use. We were not able to make meaningful use of capturing email IDs. And when we took the email ID field out, we were suddenly able to get more leads for the 10,000 rupees that we spent, every 10,000 rupees that we spent, and it made sense. Had we been doing some email marketing, I can understand, but email marketing. I use Way2 Online. I don't know if you guys understand. No, it's a Hyderabad-based company who does email marketing. Every now and then, we use their services, but the response is below par. Uh, so I am very curious. I want to know if Way2 Online or any other vendor for that matter has been successful in gathering some more meaningful audiences, but that has not happened. It's and I think that there are so audiences in market, audiences also check their emails, but they're far too less to open your email because they are bombarded with emails.
And maybe timing matters a lot, because email is not a timed medium.
Mm.
Email marketing is not a timed medium, I guess, many a times.
Right.
Real estate
Right.
is not. Real estate is more about the timing. It's very. It matters a lot.
Right. So when I call up the alternate number, 9 out of 10 times the person picks. We are very happy capturing alternate phone numbers because our connected ratio. So we have a call ratio and then a connected ratio. So of the 10 calls that we dial, if 8 gets connected, then we have an 80% connected ratio. So our connected ratio went up when we started capturing alternate phone numbers. So we are very happy with that metric.
Yeah, actually, to be very honest, I'm also working with a real estate developer in Hyderabad.
Awesome.
So this is the big challenge we face. Even though we closed deals and sales
Mhm.
as per the target, but a major challenge for me is that around 50% of the leads are the ones who will never pick up the phone.
Right.
So
So
something I have learned from this, which I will definitely try.
right. So if you're able to add the OTP system into your landing page, so the primary phone number will always receive the OTP SMS, and also add the alternate phone number. Then you will see that your primary phone number is also genuine, and people pick. So anyone who has taken that 2 extra minutes to wait for the SMS, have that 4-digit number on the phone and then type it back on the landing page and then submit the button, will pick up the phone. This is again based on our experience. So if the person has taken the pain to take this additional 2 minutes to do these few steps, then they will pick up the phone.
True.
Awesome. Like, what's the technology involved behind this OTP thing? It's possible on WordPress, or
It's possible on WordPress. So we use PHP. So we code our landing pages in house. I have not used WordPress since ages. They are just way too slow. So we spend lakhs of rupees every day on Google, and a few seconds of lag would ensure. It would mean that we spent for the click but lost the prospect. So we want a very light and very fast page, so we code it ourselves. But I'm sure WordPress also now would have themes that will help you do this. Yeah.
Gopal, I have a question. Can I?
yeah, Pankaj?
Yeah, hi. Actually, Gopal, I've listened to the entire strategy that you were explaining. That
Mhm.
while going for the push strategy through Facebook ad and landing pages combination, right?
Mhm.
So my question was, ki after getting this leads, which is as per your entire process is pre-qualified and all, do you
Mhm.
optimize the ads after that? I mean, after seeing the data, after getting the leads, say 100 leads, do you optimize the ads? Do you feel the need to optimize the Facebook ads after that?
Yes. The audience gets saturated. So we start with 2 to 3 variations in ad copy, and we
Okay.
start with a very broad audience. At some point, we come to understand which of the 3 ad copies are working better. So we kill that 2 variations that deliver poor results as compared to the one that is working, and then we have to continuously optimize the audience, try it with new audiences. So optimization is something that never stops. uh, so if a particular ad copy is doing very well for us, we would also want to try out new versions of that ad copy uh, to a previously shown audience. For our remarketing audiences or something, we will write a new variation of that ad copy that has worked for us. So
Hmm.
optimization is a continuous process. It is like having food every day. You cannot live without it. So optimization तो होता ही रहता है.
Right. Understood. Understood. And the second question is, Gopal, I wanted to understand whether this strategy also works for premium projects where the budget ticket size is of more than a CR. So
Mhm.
does this strategy works in that segment also?
See, the strategy is foolproof. It will work. However, the marketing cycle. So let's say, for example, an affordable category segment would take 7 views before submitting his contact information to you. A luxury
Hmm.
guide might take around 18 to 20 views before filling or sharing his information with you. You'll have to try out different things with the luxury segment audiences. As I said,
Hmm.
so once you identified that आपका project tier luxury tier में पड़ता है, so now you will have to suddenly address his status, uh, make your product rarest of the rare, communicate to him that if he becomes a part of the project, he's going to be one of the very few people in the city to
Hmm.
have such a to have such, I mean, to have to own a piece of such a prestigious property, stuff of that sort. So all of these messages, if you try and stuff in one ad copy or in one image, you will fail. You'll have to create a chain of communication and see which
Hmm.
communication attracts that particular audience.
Right. 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 Oh.
It's a painful process, but it's a fun process.
No, no, understood, understood. I just wanted to know your views on this segment only. I understood the entire process, and whatever you explained, it makes sense actually. I mean, you are considering external and internal everything related to
Right.
the buyer journey as well as the product, ticket size, and everything. So it does
Right.
make sense. Thank you so much for explaining this.
Most welcome, yeah. Most welcome.
We have one more question from Manideepa Ghosh. May I know when is the best time to call the leads in real estate selling process?
A minute after you get the lead is the best time to call the lead. Not
It's
not
as fast as you can.
so we use a dialer called Convox dialer. So we do deep integrations with our CRM. Most of our processes are automated. There are less human intervention to the processes. So the moment someone fills the form and submits the button, the dialer automatically calls them, and it connects to a caller in our yeah at our premises. So and it has worked wonderfully for us because they've just hit the submit button, and the very next moment they are receiving a call, so it is fresh in their mind, and we are able to capture their attention, and we are
You
able
don't need to
to
again remind them आपने वो किया था, ये किया था, fill किया था.
right. So we far surpassed those challenges. Those are no longer challenges for us. We are continuously leveraging technology to ensure that we fill the gap between interest and information. So if someone shows interest, information has to be provided instantly.
Yeah.
Our efforts are always channelized towards closing this gap between interest and information.
Can you come up with that thing once again? I want to take a notes. Like what is that you told about
It's a
automatic
dialer.
dialer? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dialer. That is just one aspect of automation. We do deep integrations with CRM.
CRM. Yeah.
Yeah. So via G-Click ID. So let's say, for example, if I've received the lead via Google Ads on 16th of March, and the person closes on 17th of July of that year, Google will know that this search happened in 16th of March, and this search term triggered this sale. So as and when my guys are updating the CRM, Google is getting all this information. So I believe in feeding Google with as much information as possible, because it makes my whole campaign intelligent. So what Google does is it extracts information from my CRM, and it then optimizes its algorithms to give me better results. So you will find, so if you ever get a peek into my Google Ads platform, you see that I go rampant with my budget. I only use broad keywords. I don't I don't restrict a lot of things there. because I'm able to send Google in a wild goose chase so that it can get the best of the best results for me. Because I know that I have deep integrated my feedback to Google. So whatever happens with the leads that it is providing, it is getting feedback at the same time, and we are able to. Google is able to train its algorithm to give us better results.
like we generally disagree. Like Google बोलता है कि do you want to provide us feedback? तो we generally बोलता है क्यों हम लोग ये सब करेंगे, छोड़ दो.
Nothing can be more wrong than that, because Google is it's a gazillion trillion dollar company. Your extra 5,000 rupees is not going to run their show, but your feedback and your data will help them give you better leads, better performance in the long run, and it will also help the industry as a whole. So let's say, for example, my competitor in my industry is not allowing Google to access data, but because Google understands that I am getting results because of this, it might give that equal opportunity to my competitor to to capture leads. But that is only one aspect of it. Like how I am using multiple web assets for multiple platforms. They might not be doing that. They might still be sending people to their website. So that additional advantage might be negligible for my competitor because they're still doing many things wrong. Yeah. So getting this right has a lot of steps involved. You should be able to understand all of those steps and then work accordingly. And these steps are also endless. What I know today might be only 2% or 3% of what a digital marketer should know. So continuous learning is very important.
Yeah, that is exactly correct, because digital world is so much. It's like an ocean, and we always just know the 2 drops of it, and we
Right.
keep learning. So there are a few more questions. We'll just quickly take those.
Yeah,
Instead
yeah.
of going for paid marketing, can we choose email marketing for the promotion? Yeah, that's what already he told. Once again, you want to answer this, Gopalji?
I I have lost trust with email marketing. It has not worked for me in the past 8 years. I don't see it working in the next 8 years as well. The best way of closing real estate is picking up the phone and speaking with people. If you're able to do that, you will close because opportunities are endless.
Yeah. Yeah, already the same question, so I'll not take.
There
So
are questions in Facebook as well.
Abhishek, yeah, you can ask.
No, there are no questions in Facebook. I'm just informing.
Okay.
Can I ask a question, Govardhanji?
Yeah,
Abhishek this side.
Abhishek, yeah, please. I was just trying to answer your message. Yeah, please.
Yeah, my question is with reference to the creative part. I mean, suppose there are two set of creatives. One set of creative we have concept based or story based, where not direct informations are given like the property details and all, but there is another set of creative where we have a direct all the informative set of content like number of years of experience, the certifications, all the price and all starting from. So what sort of creative works here in a better way? The
This
concept
is
based.
also platform specific. So we talk about features, benefits, and advantages. A feature is what it is. A swimming pool is a swimming pool. Benefit is you can become you can become a professional swimmer is the benefit. Advantage is you can go participate in Olympics because there you are an amazing swimmer because you've been swimming since childhood. So feature, benefit, advantage. Features are best used when you are advertising on a full platform like Google. People are already in the market. They know the benefit, they know the advantage. They just want to know if it is there or it is not there. They're already in market. But advantages work when you are advertising in a push platform where people have no idea what it can do. So having a swimming pool in a project, what it can do, it can make it gives a chance for your kid to participate in Olympics because we are building an Olympic sized swimming pool in our project. So you need to elaborate when you are I mean, your copy should be elaborative. It should talk about the world when you are advertising on Facebook, Instagram, and it should be to the point, specific feature list of feature and everything when you are advertising in a pull-based platform like Google. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, thank you.
Abhishek ji, like I thought your question was like uh, you're trying to get on the creative side of it, because he's actually he's a creative graphic and video guy.
Right.
He has actually designed our logo, hashtag MAG logo.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Very nice.
He's into a very creative space. That's the reason I was
Awesome.
trying to interpret his question in a different perspective
Sure.
altogether.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's we have come to a conclusion, I think, but really it's mind blowing, sir. Like it's like you covered a lot of stuff, and that was like
See,
a lot of things are very untouched things, where we talk on digital marketing many a times, but your the way you talk, the depth, like how you integrate the things, or what is the depth of things you're doing, is something the next level. Maybe this session itself is not one enough session. We need to have a series of sessions to actually cover that, or maybe do a workshop or something like that, if everything permits and you are interested and all, then we can think about it.
sure, sure. As I said, if you take away everything from me and just leave me with this knowledge, I can live with it. That is what I have earned over the past decade. All I know, all I do. So I never wanted to be a digital marketer. I was frustrated with 99 Acres Magic Bricks. That drew me into digital marketing. So I am a chance digital marketer. I have always been a real estate marketer because that is what I know. So yeah, I mean, you will not find me in a lot of places because real estate is something that I do and I know how to do it. I'm glad that all the information that I'm sharing here is of use to people. But I think whatever information that I have shared, whatever knowledge I have, is still not enough. As I said, we need to continuously keep learning, bettering ourselves with each and every passing day. That's when we can, we can be satisfied at the end of this all, in that we kept trying.
So humble of you, sir. So humble of you, because you shared few things, like you're talking about an alternate phone number. It came
Mhm.
from certain experience and certain amount of burning money. It doesn't come so easily. So someone can use that hack, and if they're able to scale it up fast, that's a great learning. Na? So it's
Right.
not it's though you say it's like a small thing, but it can be a very big thing coming out of an experience. So that way, I think we had a great session today with
Awesome.
Arbab ji and you coming together to share a lot of knowledge. And I'm glad that actually I connected with you. And thank you, Nilesh Jadhav, for actually uh, telling
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
telling
So
Gopalji's name, because I feel that people like Gopalji generally do their work silently without making a lot of noise in the social media.
there is no
So
time to make noise, Govardhanji. The
that's what
problem
I'm
is there is
saying.
no
That's what.
time. uh, that is the huge because if I make noise and I already have a, queue of clients who are waiting to avail my services, I am not able to give them attention. What will I do by making noise in the market?
No, sir,
Not worth it.
but see, but because you came here, we could get a lot of information, which is
That's true.
generally not available. I'll tell you, because some people will have information, but they're not ready to share. There's
Hmm.
again a challenge I see, and through Rich
Right.
Marketers, we are always trying to do this. Like we want to get people like you to talk on this kind of topics to up the next. These many marketers are there. They're not basic guys. They're already middle level guys, and they
Hmm.
want to up their game. And if that has to
Right.
happen, there has to be a platform where this type of sharing of knowledge can happen.
True.
And
Very true.
and that's the reason we are striving for it. And luckily, people like you coming and sharing will make it more meaningful. That's what.
I am also a basic guy with basic knowledge. I am just trying to implement. So, the a major challenge with our field is that no one is educating anyone in this field. We are having to adapt. So I listen to a lot of e-commerce videos, to a lot of service based videos, and then I try to adapt strategies from there and implement it in my real estate market. So it's all about adapting from other sectors and other industries, and implementing it in your industry to see what works, what does not work. Like I said, we are in a big ticket business, so if we fail, it's okay. कोई तकलीफ नहीं है.
You already told it, 50 rupees per square feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was nice, sir. Nice talking to you. So, guys, thank you very much. So, I don't want to say goodbye because I'm so excited, but time has come to say
There is
goodbye.
one question here in chat itself.
Okay.
Mondeep is asking, how does concept development advertising help in real estate selling?
Concept development advertising.
She has popped up in chat.
Yeah, how does concept development advertising help in real estate selling? Did you get that, Gopalji, or it's not clear?
Concept development advertising. I have actually. I'm sorry, but it does not click anything in my mind.
Actually, I think it would be around something like concept, like story concepts, some
Yeah.
abstract
Right.
concept, like something like that. Actually,
So-
that was
so-
also the question I asked.
Right. So I have simplified that. So I always have it segregated in 3 categories: features, benefits, and advantages. Features go in pull platform, advantages go in push platform. Benefits का कोई काम नहीं है. Benefits only bridges between features, and benefit is the only bridge between feature and advantage. So if you are able to highlight the advantage, so if I'm able to say that because we are building an Olympic-sized swimming pool, it gives an opportunity for your kid to tomorrow become an Olympic swimmer. I'm creating a story in his or her mind. That's what I use Facebook for. But I just say that we have an Olympic-sized swimming pool in my Google App. So that is concept, Munideepa. Sorry, if
I think just like we have a MasterCard ads, like for everything else, there is MasterCard, these sort of
Right.
ads where, I mean, you don't portray the product exactly, but through these subtle messages, you try to develop a connect with your clientele through these creatives. So I think that sort of
Right,
concept.
because the platform demands that kind of a message. So let's say, for example, if I'm an IT guy, I'm 38-year-old, I have a couple of kids and a wonderful wife, and if I am not seriously thinking about buying a home today, a message that tells me that an Olympic-sized swimming pool can get my kid to become a swimmer tomorrow, that excites me. I mean, now suddenly you are not selling your project; you are selling my kid's future to me.
True.
Yeah.
So I'm buying into that concept, and I'm not yet bought into the project. So so now so with this top of the funnel content that you have pushed towards me, but that clicks with me because I want my kid to become someone. No father or mother would not want their kid to become someone. So it is a foolproof strategy.
Just like, I mean, there is some sort of temples and all, when their parents are going through this health club and all, connecting these sort of things.
Yeah.
Right. So no one would not want to be healthy. So you'll have to identify things that people by default want. मतलब उसके बिना तो चलता ही नहीं है. So when you have that kind of a list, then it is easier to make stories around your USPs and present it to people on platforms such as Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, people present it on nature also. Some कुछ लोग retirement homes के लिए करते
That is not. I mean, I don't understand that concept, nature. But anyways,
Yeah, people like real estate people start positioning it like nature homes, that this
and then they assume that nature sells. Why will nature sell? I don't understand.
Can I add few points to this with your
Yeah,
permission?
please.
See, what you have said is absolutely correct. And at the same time, if we humanize these things, for example, enjoy your morning tea or coffee with a fantastic view.
Right.
Your home is having a space where you are spending your time with family. Those concepts where humans are involved, families are involved. What I have seen in my campaign, this works well.
Right. So you should also try to to not go from a you standpoint. So now the messages that you just shared is about how the viewer of the ad will experience. But if you go and talk about the viewer's family, the viewers, so the likes and dislikes,
Exactly.
something that is very close to their head. So I might sacrifice something for the betterment of my family. But if you tell me that you will gain something, so वो loss aversion बोलते हैं ना, खोना नहीं परवड़ता, पाना sacrifice कर सकते. So we can sacrifice on gains, but we cannot afford to lose anything. So loss aversion always works that way. So the same way, sacrificing for family will work, but gaining for myself might not work sometimes.
No, it's a mixture of gaining of family. We need to test the campaign. We never know.
Right. True, very true.
So as I mentioned that, you're enjoying your time with the family. You're giving your kids a space to learn things. You're giving your wife a spacious kitchen. These sort of things.
Right.
Yeah,
Awesome,
that's great. I think Jane was saying that that second phone number hack was really good. Alternate phone number hack. Thank you for this. Jane Siddiqui is working
It
with.
is a very small
He's
thing.
a-
It's a very, very small thing.
He's an entrepreneur and is having a startup called Wicked Bros.
Awesome,
And he's in Mumbai. He's doing a lot of work with wall graffiti,
Okay.
Marol
Awesome.
and places. He's doing
Awesome.
So yeah, thank you, Gopalji, for keeping you so late.
That's just great. That's perfectly fine.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
Gopalji. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Bababji. So thank you everyone for staying till this time. I'm very happy, and we'll be having one more session on Saturday. We'll have Amar Krishna Jha, who is also into real estate marketing and copywriting, and
Awesome.
Siddharth Ketan, who is today talking, interacting. He'll also be there. So
Awesome.
anyone who's interacting again can get back on Saturday 9:30 p.m. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.